KZOOMers.
Hey, hallelujah, KZOOMers.
So good to see your beautiful faces or names. And it is the special KZOOM, which is the KZOOM of the heart work. And for me, the heart is a kind of the nexus point between the infinite and the finite. And it is kind of the place through which prophecy flows. And so it's important to do the work of clearing the heart, of strengthening the heart, of making the heart spacious, of bringing integrity to the heart, because it all, because God flows through the heart. And also the heart is also a vehicle of perception. That
it's a heart brain kind of thing.
And we receive through the heart. And when there's blockages in that energetic heart, or there's or not a clarity, there becomes this distortion in what we receive. And so we always have to keep coming back to the heart. And it's the middle chakra, that kind of connects the higher realms with the lower realms. And so, so, Julio, our postman,
our post guy, sweet, wonderful Julio. He just came and put mail through the slot. Walked by.
Hey, Julio. So anyway, I am inspired by actually just one word from the Song of Songs, but we're going to read. I'm going to have Rachmil read this section that is our Torah portion of the Song of Songs to inspire us in our heart work.
Oh, come with me, my bride. Come down from Lebanon, down from the peaks of Amanah, down from Senir and Hermon, from the mountains of the leopards, the lion's den. You have ravished my heart, my sister, my bride. You have ravished my heart with one glance of your eyes, with one bead of your necklace.
So the word that we're focusing in on is this word that is Libavtini, and it is a hapax legamina, meaning it only appears once in Torah, so it's anybody's guess what it means, but it has that heart word in it, and it's something that happens to the heart when there is love that is flowing. So there's a teaching from Beverly Lanzetta that says, since what we seek is within us, the main emphasis of all spiritual work is the refinement and strengthening of love through a process that dissolves the impediments of the ego. Process that dissolves the impediments of the ego. And so I think that this Libavtini is that process, that kind of when that says you, meaning you, life itself, God, reality. You have ravished my heart. That is a kind of a dissolve of all of those impediments of the ego. Everything that keeps me from receiving love and giving love is are parts of the ego that need to be softened, dissolved, become, integrated. And so these words that we'll chant really is laying our hearts bare, really, allowing our hearts to be touched, entering into the work of clearing the impediments, so that the heart can be a trustworthy receiver of love, and a giver of love, a channel of love. So you have ravished my heart. It's not about me.
Okay.
No. Oh yeah. Oh, it's about everything. It's about everything. Everything has ravished my heart. So Libavtini.
Haven't done this. Libavtini.
No, that's not it. That's not it. Libavtini. Achoti, Chalah, achoti, Chalah. Libavtini. Achoti, Chalah, achoti, Chalah.
Libavtini. 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 Achoti, Chalah.
Achoti, Chalah.
Libavtini. Achoti, Chalah.
Achoti, Chalah.
Libavtini. 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 Achoti, Chalah.
Achoti, Chalah.
Libavtini. Achoti, Chalah.
Achoti, Chalah.
Libavtini. 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 Achoti, Chalah.
Achoti, Chalah.
Libavtini. Achoti, Chalah.
Achoti, Chalah.
Libavtini. 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 Achoti, Chalah.
Achoti, Chalah.
Libavtini. Achoti, Chalah.
Achoti, Chalah.
Libavtini. 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 Achoti, Chalah.
Achoti, Chalah.
Libavtini. Achoti, Chalah.
Achoti, Chalah.
Libavtini. 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 Achoti, Chalah.
Achoti, Chalah.
Libavtini. Achoti, Chalah.
Achoti, Chalah.
Libavtini. 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 Achoti, Chalah.
Achoti, Chalah.
Libavtini. Achoti, Chalah.
Achoti, Chalah.
Libavtini. 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 Achoti, Chalah.
Achoti, Chalah.
Libavtini. Achoti, Chalah. Libavtini. 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 Achoti, Chalah.
Achoti, Chalah.
Libavtini. Achoti, Chalah.
Achoti, Chalah.
Libavtini. Libavtini. Libavtini, Libavtini, achoti Chalah, Libavtini, achoti Chalah, Libavtini, 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 achoti Chalah, Libavtini, achoti Chalah, Libavtini, 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 achoti Chalah, Libavtini, achoti Chalah,
So breathe into the heart. Find that openness, that wholeness of the heart. Love is so exquisitely elusive. It cannot be bought, cannot be badgered, cannot be hijacked. It is available only in one rare form, as the natural response of a healthy mind and a healthy heart.
Mm-hmm.
Natural, that's from Iknath Aswaran, the natural response of a healthy mind and a healthy heart. So I want to say that, a healthy heart is one that is able to be touched, and stays vulnerable. Brene Brown says staying vulnerable is a risk we have to take if we want to experience connection. It's a risk we have to take. And so, I think this, sort of the main dilemma of heart work is how do we step into the world with that vulnerable heart that can be moved, but also can be hurt, really. And so, because of past hurts, we often just kind of defend our heart in some way, but then we don't let it be moved in the way that it needs to be moved. And so it's this kind of dilemma, and that I want to live with an open heart, and I have to find a different way to protect myself. And that's not about the layering over the heart of my defenses. My protection needs to come from kind of surrounding myself with the God field, strengthening what's the radiance in me as my protection, rather than keeping myself safe by layering over the heart. And there's a important tradition in Judaism that's about the circumcision of the heart. That is actually the real circumcision is the circumcision of the heart. That there are these layers that come over our heart that actually keep God out. So it's a kind of a work of clearing those defenses and finding a different strategy of staying safe that comes from the inside, from this radiance within us, a different kind of safety. So there is this Psalm 45 that I found in all my psalm work that I've been doing, that it says Rachash libi davar tov, which is my heart. My heart is moved by goodness.
And wouldn't you know, it's yet another all-time favorite chant that I just learned it this week, and it's like, oh my God, I just want to chant this all the time.
So they're all
Every
like
one of them.
So every week as I'm preparing for a KZOOM, I'm doing the preparation by just sort of like saying, oh, can I do this work of allowing my heart to be moved by even the littlest things, and then noticing when my heart is moved and really celebrating that moment of that movement of the heart. And we and I also watch Rachmil and the way that his heart gets moved, which then moves my heart.
I cry
too.
a lot.
He cries a lot. So, and so we have this view of the beach, and we get to watch
all these little mini dramas of the people and the regulars that we get to know. And there's an old man and his dog, and they were playing together, and I could just see the little boy, and I just started weeping. Oh man! So yeah.
So, but every little thing, a color can move my heart. A fragrance can move my heart. A smile can move my heart, and that keeps my heart supple, I guess, if I allow that and I stay with the feeling of the heart moving by life. So it's worth the risk, really.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
So, Rachash libi davar tov. Rachash libi davar tov. Rachash libi davar tov. Rachash libi davar tov. Davar tov. Rachash libi, Rachash libi, Rachash libi, davar tov. Rachash libi, Rachash libi, Rachash libi, davar tov. Rachash libi, davar tov. Rachash libi, davar tov. Rachash libi, davar tov. Davar tov. Rachash libi, Rachash libi, Rachash libi, davar tov. Rachash libi, Rachash libi, Rachash libi, davar tov. Rachash libi, davar tov.
Rachash libi, davar tov. Rachash libi, davar tov. Davar tov. Rachash libi, Rachash libi, Rachash libi, davar tov. Rachash libi, Rachash libi, Rachash libi, davar tov. Rachash libi, davar tov. Rachash libi, davar tov.
Rachash libi, davar tov, davar tov. Rachash libi, Rachash libi, Rachash libi, davar tov. Rachash libi, Rachash libi, Rachash libi, davar tov. Rachash libi, davar tov. Rachash libi, davar tov. Rachash libi, davar tov, davar tov. Rachash libi, Rachash libi, Rachash libi, davar tov. Rachash libi, Rachash libi, Rachash libi, davar tov. Rachash libi, davar tov. Rachash libi, davar tov. Rachash libi, davar tov, davar tov. Rachash libi, Rachash libi, Rachash libi, davar tov. Rachash libi, Rachash libi, Rachash libi, davar tov. Rachash libi, davar tov. Rachash libi, davar tov. Rachash libi, davar tov, davar tov. Rachash libi, Rachash libi, Rachash libi, davar tov. Rachash libi, Rachash libi, Rachash libi, davar tov. Rachash libi, davar tov. Rachash libi, davar tov. Rachash libi, davar tov, davar tov. Rachash libi, Rachash libi, Rachash libi, davar tov. Rachash libi, Rachash libi, Rachash libi, davar tov. Rachash libi, davar tov. Rachash libi, davar tov. Rachash libi, davar tov, davar tov. Rachash libi, Rachash libi, Rachash libi, davar tov. Rachash
libi, Rachash, libi, Rachash, libi,
davar tov, Rachash, libi, davar tov, Rachash,
libi, davar tov, Rachash, libi, davar tov, davar tov, Rachash, libi, Rachash, libi, Rachash, libi, davar tov, Rachash, libi, Rachash, libi, Rachash, libi,
davar tov. Once more.
Rachash, libi,
davar tov,
Rachash, libi, davar tov, Rachash, libi, davar tov, davar tov.
Again, breathing into the heart, finding that spaciousness. So this morning, I woke up and my heart was moved by something you said, Rachmil.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I just thought I mention it.
Mm-hmm.
So Rachmil, as soon as I woke up, he just said, "Oh, you slept better last night." But it was just, it was
Much
just,
moment.
it was just the tone of voice,
Yeah,
So
because she did the night before.
I
and was so
didn't sleep the
concerned.
night before, but but the tone of voice, and I want to say, that because I think these little things happen all the time, and we
miss it.
we miss it. But I heard the tone in your voice, and I was,
And the love.
and my heart was moved, And so, and I think that moment of having my heart moved just stayed with me all day. So I think it's a practice, to allow our hearts to be moved by the small things of life, by tone of voice, by,
Expression of love.
Yes, by
Everything.
everything, so much. And then that's what we do with it. To keep our hearts really like in that place of it's appreciative and then open. So then when my heart is moved, then it becomes more likely that we'll be moved again because it's been softened in some way, really. And I like to quote sometimes Ellen Watts was talking about mystical experiences, and he says they're totally accidental, like you can't control it. They're totally accidental, but you can become accident prone.
Right, I forgot that one. That's good.
So so the way that the world works, like these, it feels very accidental, but it's my job to become accident prone, to be able to have a heart that lets itself be moved. And the price of that is that I also, things hurt too. But it's the risk. That's the risk, really. That's the way that we can make a choice to live. So Rilke says, you are not too old, and it is not too late to dive into your increasing depths, where life calmly gives out its own secrets. And I like sometimes to sing that, even though it's not on your chant sheet. I sing, you are not too old, and it is not too late to dive into your increasing depths, where life calmly gives out its own secret, where life calmly gives out its own secret. So this diving into the depths of the heart is what I want to do with the next practice, and I also want to be inspired by Eddie Hillesum, who said, "Time and again, I have had to learn how spacious the heart can be, and time and again, I have had to reclaim that space." So she said this in Auschwitz. She was in Auschwitz saying this. Time and again, I've had to learn how spacious the heart can be. And time and again, I've had to reclaim that space. And I think that's the rhythm of our lives, that we, our hearts contract, and then we need to reclaim that space so that also that our hearts can be moved. And so this heart meditation that I want to do with you, it has 3 phases to it. I think we're just going to end up doing the first phase of the practice, but the idea is, as we chant, we become aware of what I call the back door of the heart, like the deepest place in the heart, which is like, imagine that your heart has a back door. Like, here's the front door, and then there's the back door. And as I'm chanting, so this is kind of a spiritual technology. When you focus on the back door of the heart, energy builds in the heart. So when we say Im Libavtini asicha, we're building that energy in the heart by bringing our focus. Imagine the chant kind of vibrating at the back of the heart. And then when we say Vayichapes ruchi, which means my spirit kind of searches, and it's sort of like, it feels like an explosion. It's like takes all of that energy from deep within the heart and sending it out into the cosmos. And again, that like the heart is has kind of like antennae, or it's perceiving the vastness of the cosmos, and bringing that vastness back into the heart. So when you say Vayichapes ruchi, you're sending the heart energy out into the farthest reaches. And when you say it again, you're taking the sense of those farthest reaches and bringing them back into the heart. So that's the practice, and it's a meditation. It's an energetic practice. It works with the ability to focus our attention in very subtle ways. So it will, as we're chanting that Im Libavtini asicha, we'll do it pretty gently, and just keep all the attention on that place in the back door of the heart. Then when we say Vayichapes ruchi, just let it fly, and then come back and see how this works here. Im Libavtini asicha, Im Libavtini asicha, Im Libavtini asicha, Vayichapes ruchi, Vayichapes ruchi. And again, the vibration in the back of the heart. Im Libavtini asicha, Im Libavtini asicha, Im Libavtini asicha. Vayikapes ruchi, Vayikapes ruchi, Im levavi asicha, Im levavi asicha, Im levavi asicha, Vayikapes ruchi, Vayikapes ruchi, Im levavi asicha, Im levavi asicha, Im levavi asicha, Vayikapes ruchi, Vayikapes ruchi. Bringing that spaciousness back into the heart, finding the back door. Im levavi asicha, Im levavi asicha, Im levavi asicha, Vayikapes ruchi, Vayikapes ruchi, Im levavi asicha, Im levavi asicha, Im levavi asicha, Vayikapes ruchi, Vayikapes ruchi, Im levavi asicha, Im levavi asicha, Im levavi asicha, Vayikapes ruchi, Vayikapes ruchi, Im levavi asicha, Im levavi asicha, Im levavi asicha, Vayikapes ruchi, Vayikapes ruchi, Im levavi asicha, Im levavi asicha,
Vaikapes ruchi, Vaikapes ruchi. In Libavtini asicha, in Libavtini asicha, in Libavtini asicha.
Send that heart out really far.
Vaikapes ruchi.
Bring those great distances back into the heart.
Vaikapes ruchi.
And once more, find that back of the heart. Build the energy back there. In Libavtini asicha. In Libavtini asicha.
Vaikapes ruchi, Vaikapes ruchi.
So breathe into that spacious heart. So see if you can expand the heart in a way that gives it the message that there's great power in the heart. So it doesn't need so much of your defenses. Because if we can open up to the power in the heart, then the heart doesn't need to be defended. It can be kind of that nexus point that is shining out the God light through you into the world.
And through our connection to God. We have to get connected before we can shine out. And that's what we're doing right now. As we speak. Indeed. Deeper and deeper. Stronger and stronger.
So, the last practice I want to do is called wise hearts. And there is this other idea in Torah of the wise heart, and the wise heart is really the place of our artistry and our creativity. That those who were assigned to build the Mishkan were assigned to that job because of the wisdom of their hearts. And so there's head wisdom, there's heart wisdom. I mean, I also think about emotional intelligence, that I want to keep getting wiser in my emotional intelligence. But I also think of myself as an artist of the holy, and that the wise heart is the place of creativity. So to take my whole life and sort of see it as a form of I'm creating this life, really, as an artist of the holy. There's a teaching from Rabbi Dr. Avi Cooperberg. I don't know who that is, but I found this teaching from him that says, perhaps the greatest form of wisdom is creativity. When one experiences the world around them and reformats it imaginatively in a unique artistic expression, it provides the creative medium through which the divine presence can be experienced. Hence, creativity is dependent on wisdom of the heart. So I like that, that to think about that your heart in that way. And here in the Book of Kings, God is saying to Solomon, I think it was Solomon, it says, here, I'm going to give you this wise heart. That's wise and also naval, and that's filled with understanding, wisdom and understanding. And so we want to be able to receive that heart that we are being given through our lives, that wise heart. So, maybe so again, tune into the heart. Maybe just imagine breathing into the heart, opening up a spacious channel. Feel the blessing that is pouring through you. Hinay natati lach chacham v'navo. 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 Hinay natati lach chacham.
Okay, downstairs.
V'navo. Hinay natati lach chacham 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 v'navo.
Hinay natati lach lev chacham v'navod. 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 Hinay natati lach lev chacham v'navod.
So keep your eyes closed. Bring your attention to the breath and breathe into the heart. Just feel that opening, that sense of vulnerability, which is your power, and spaciousness, and a place of connection to each other. Sometimes if I want to connect with you, I go inside. I find you there. And in a way, that connection that I feel with you inside my heart becomes a little less intrusive, really, because I'm finding you already there. So when you, let's see if we can just try to do that right now. That everybody on the KZOOM here is sitting inside your heart, and you're going to breathe in a blessing into that place inside your heart where we'll can find each other. And when you open your eyes and see the faces here, we know that you've already been in my heart. I already feel you. So grateful.
Now you're even deeper.
So grateful for your practice, for our connection, for our shared practice.
Isn't this the best weekly practice? I mean, this is our shul. I mean, we're the congregation right here.
And of course, I want you to come on a retreat so I can meet you and hug you and hear your voice a little better.
And I only go to one retreat a year to travel to it because of my health. But I'm going to Minneapolis for the retreat in mid-August for the healing retreat. So you get to see both of us, hug both of us, and we get to hug you.
So go to the website, see what's happening. I know my class at Chalah is full, but there are a lot of other classes there that look wonderful that you can sign up for. And yeah. And so we're going to be here next week.
Yes.
Again, one more week at the beach. I'm going to stop this recording here.
Okay.